All right, Spencer, if you will, at long fucking last, take us up to date for the D&D campaign.
After meeting up with a group of fish-dwelling humans and stopping by their small village, the group headed to the store to pick up some potions and some paralyzing injectors, as well as a length of rope. They set off down an esophageal tube to fish south, where the fabled Kenny either died or never existed in a lake of acid. Crossing the lake on Tenzer's floating disc and entering a dangerously speedy sphincter, the group found themselves on a narrow ledge with a small campsite. There they met, I can't remember his name, I'm going to call him Thomas, the prince of some fiefdom or other I can't remember.
Valicent.
Valicent, yeah, okay.
Wait, are you making this up?
No, it's just I didn't write down names. I never do names.
His name was
This is hardly the stage, Spencer.
I wrote it down.
To be improvising.
Spencer, Dan mocked me in Bloomington, but I wrote down, it's Valicent was his name.
Awesome.
Oh, my
Okay.
God.
See,
Jeff
even that's mess up on my note behalf. So, Valicent, the prince of the fiefdom.
You gave yourself a jazz sting?
It's hard. It's an iPad mini, and my fingers are huge.
How do you have time to take all those notes between creating all those anonymous email accounts?
I will never reveal my secrets, Mr. Harmon. Hey, Dan, dial it back, would you?
I would love to.
After being lured by talk of swords, Valicent returned with the heroes to the small inner fish village. They were off to free themselves from the confines of the Infinifish. So you guys are in that village again. Remember, you kind of went in a big circle after finding Valicent.
Okay, here's the deal. I just want to say something as a player at the table.
All right.
We are at the point in the tour, we're past the meeting of the goddess. That much is probably clear. It's time to atone with the Father. That means accepting your own death. There's no better way to accept your own death than to give way to the, you know, like the Father Kronos and the baby New Year and the, you know, like the snake sheds its skin. I want the part of Sharpie Butts-A-Lot to be played for this segment in Chicago by Ben. My 16-year-old self.
15-and-a-half-year-old Ben, please come to the stage.
Your Sharpie
Hi.
Butts-A-Lot. For the,
Big fan.
I've been stuck in this fish for 3 episodes. You're 16, 15, maybe you can figure it out. You've just started mutilating yourself, and here you go. Here's the microphone.
Thank you. So are we in a fish?
Yeah, have you ever played before?
No.
Okay.
Okay.
So basically, you pretend what I'm saying is true, and you act accordingly.
Just like church.
Yeah,
Cool.
just like church.
Standing O for Ben. Partial standing O.
This is great.
Dan, he's funnier than you.
Yeah, but my trick is, since I framed it with, like, he's me, doesn't matter.
Yeah, this is all...
I've become
Dan,
Bud Friedman.
Dan, I don't want to get super gross, but...
If I did, it would go a little
if
something.
I did. Ben looks identical to my first boyfriend, Eric Eldard, who showed me his penis in the shower. Identical. It's just full circle.
Are we...
Relax. Let a woman show you how to do things. I'm just kidding. How do we get these stripes off the sweater? I'm just kidding. I'm sorry. Please stop me,
No,
or I'll
it's okay.
continue to be
It's okay.
gross.
Wow.
Well, no, like, I don't go to jail yet. So it's like, you know, I mean, it's your fault. Are we playing D&D?
We are.
Okay.
That won't stop me teaching you things, though.
Okay.
Something terrible is about to happen. All right, so Spencer, we got Prince Valicent, what's his name?
Valicent, yes.
And so he has the sword knowledge, he has the far sword capabilities.
The power of the far sword.
I say it's probably the right idea to go destroy this animal from the inside, and let's march towards the heart of this beast.
Absolutely, positively.
All right.
Thank you, Ben.
You're welcome.
I mean, Sharpie. Sharpie. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Sharpie.
Yes.
Valicent grumbles. I don't know about killing this thing, but you do have to do some damage if you're going to want to escape. Let's head fish west.
Fish West?
I head fish west.
You guys head fish west. At the far wall of a village, you're met with what appears to be a largish meat curtain. This is your education.
Ben.
A meat curtain.
These things will happen. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just a meat curtain.
It's a curtain of meat.
It's a curtain of meat.
All right.
Don't think
Is
think
it sentient?
too about it.
It is part of a sentient being.
Okay. Because we're in fish.
Yeah.
But they're not actually.
I'm almost certain we're breaking some sort of law right now.
Yeah,
No,
no.
I understood that part.
I'm not bashful, but I think this is illegal. Wait, haven't we already, for the lack of a better word, penetrated this meat curtain before?
This is actually a different meat curtain.
Ah.
as
It's
it
a new
happens.
meat curtain. It's a new
Okay.
meat
It's a
curtain.
maze
one.
of meat curtains.
All right, I approach the meat curtain boldly because I'm no stranger to the meat curtain, and I boldly press myself through it.
We all press ourselves boldly through the meat curtain.
Oh, all
right, yeah.
Yeah, let's do it together.
As a team, you stride through the folds of the meat curtain. Behind the curtain is a passage. It's relatively narrow, but still quite wide considering it's inside of a living creature. From far off, you can hear the thumping of hearts and the sloshing of blood being pumped through great veins and arteries.
Yeah, it's just like mine.
I'd know, apparently. The floor is slick and squishy, and you find it quite difficult to stand up straight, let alone move. You can see circular holes in the ground full of bubbling green acid. Through the passage is a larger curtain of meat.
Jesus,
So
Spencer.
we have to cross a floor that's slick and it's got holes in it and acid's bubbling through it?
Yeah, so it's full of acid holes.
So Spencer, we
Take
need
20?
to go across this this acid hole area, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Can I take my rope and tie it to an arrow and shoot it across the?
Yeah, like in the ceiling and then swing across like Star Wars.
Oh, okay. So do you want to attempt that?
Yes.
Yes.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Nope. The
Spencer.
yeah, no, I was about to.
Spencer, sorry.
In the game of Dungeons
Hold on.
and Dragons, you can take a 10 or a 20. A 10 is when you have a short amount of time devoted to a task. Like if you're tying your shoes and you had 20 minutes, you could take a 10. That'll give you a decent success rate. If it's not very difficult, you'll automatically pass. If you have plenty of time, like an hour or two, you can take a 20. That means you automatically, as if you rolled a 20. But you require a long period of time, and it can't be a task that you can fail at. For instance, falling and slipping in a pile of acid.
Okay.
I applaud your efforts, sir.
So, is this a time to take a 20? So if I take a 20, what's the consequence?
In this case, I'm going to rule you can't take a 20 because the stakes are life and death. You don't
okay.
have time to mess up and fix it.
Wait.
I
have
gotcha.
I have
Yeah,
a question.
go for it.
Hypothetically, I have like a ray of frost thing
Mm-hmm.
because I listen to the podcast. So, can I try to cast a spell and build a bridge across the lava or whatever?
All right, you can attempt it. Ray of Frost is a rather weak spell. At
Okay,
the best, you
what-
can manage a meager
don't-
bridge.
I'm not literate, so
That's
no.
fine.
I mean, there's tiny writing. Where are my skills?
Your skills or your spells?
Dan, go help
Oh,
him.
because it's
Stand, dynamite.
Mentor him,
Where-
man.
Do something, Dan.
Okay.
Be a father
so
to your
sorry.
child.
I'm so sorry. It's like adaptation. It's circular.
I think Dan,
Being
Dan,
John Malkovich.
Dan, are you actually afraid of Ben a little bit?
Okay.
So there's.
All right. So here are your spells, your special abilities.
The spells are on a different page.
Yeah.
Okay.
That back page is all your spells, man. I'm helping.
So Aaron,
No. You can't. So,
He really is, Dan.
here's the problem with the bit. You can't yes and it.
Yeah. Okay. There's no attending. Okay.
Okay.
So.
All right.
Can I-
So I've never looked at Sharpie's.
Yeah, you don't
sheet
have
before.
spells.
No, I don't have
Is
spells.
there a way for me to make a bridge?
There is no way for you to
No
make a
way.
bridge.
Okay. So there we go.
So Spencer, I'm a +9 for jump.
Yep.
Tensors
Can I
floating-
jump?
Oh, thank
Can
you.
I jump? I try to jump across this expanse.
Okay, the thing's 30 feet long. Like, you can jump over individual puddles, definitely, but I'm not sure.
Okay.
I'll say you can jump about 30% of the way.
Well, I
In
jump.
one leap.
I jumped to the first part, to the first lily pad of whatever that is.
You jump successfully.
Well, all right.
Yay! Okay, I have one more question.
Never had a lesson.
My future self from the future appeared to me and suggested I use Tenzer's floating disc. Is
Yeah.
it possible for me to like put that ahead of
Quark.
Quark, so that when he next jumps, he can land on it and then like somehow move it again, so that we sort of hopscotch him across?
Yeah, if I were
generous.
to
Nice.
advise that strategy, I'd put it right over one of those holes of acid, so like he could just like step lightly upon
Okay,
it.
so I cast Tenzer's floating disc.
Waving your hands in a magical manner, a shimmering disc appears.
Okay.
Ben,
waving.
today you are a man.
Thank you.
This is your har mitzvah. Trademark.
Trademark.
The Quark. That's your name.
Yes.
Apparently. Quark. You
Yeah.
see a Tenzer's floating disc.
I jump upon it.
You jump upon it. You are upon a Tenzer's floating disc above a pile of acid.
Can I jump to the next place?
You are struck by a tentacle that whips out of a wall with a flash.
Shit.
Whoa.
It grabs you by the ankle.
I take an arrow.
You take an arrow.
I shoot the arrow at the tentacle. He won't appreciate it, but I'll do it.
Critical hit.
Yay!
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, because you shot one arrow.
Is that?
Your arrow
Dude, there's
slices
less-
through
there's
the
less
air,
I can do.
cleaving the tentacle in twain. Quark is released,
Wait.
falling onto the Tenzer's floating disc.
Okay, I cast the thing again so he lands on it. Can I
Oh,
do that?
it's already there. It's
Oh,
still
okay,
there.
Cool. It just follows it.
All right, so what's in front of me? Can I jump to the end of the expanse?
You can jump most of the way.
Sounds like a bad idea.
Wait. Is there a way for me to simultaneously move the thing forward as he jumps so they're both in air at the same time so he lands on it as he lands and then can jump and finish?
You can move it with him on it without
Can
jumping.
we? Let's just do that.
Yeah. Sharpie, you move it. I don't have to jump so much.
Okay. All right.
How about this? You move it, I'll jump. So I'll wait until half of the movement, and I'll jump the rest of the
Yeah,
way.
we time it so that.
Yeah.
Just can I just move him forward?
Right. Also,
Yeah.
I have arrows.
Yes. And
Say what?
that's. Yeah.
Yeah. He could just move. You could just move me all the way across,
With
right?
arrows.
Yeah. Hey, Ben, your dad's cool, right?
He,
All right. Yay. Okay, cool.
Quark
Just
is
making
across
sure.
the
No,
passage.
I'm
all
across
good.
the passage.
You see a large curtain of meat.
Thank you, sir.
But what about you guys?
what just happened? Oh,
Fuck him.
can we wait? Can I?
Huh?
Can we just like ferry us back and forth with the floating disc?
Yep.
That-
I said
Nice. I like it.
I harness all of my training at frisbee golf, and I send the floating disc
Yay! College.
back towards Sharpie and Mulrain. You take 5, hotshot.
That happens.
Okay, so they have the disc now.
Yeah.
All
All
right.
right, we're floating across.
Yep.
Yay.
So, but they have to get on it.
I think
I
Mulrain's
get it.
still reduced, by the way. Like you're short right now.
Okay.
Is
so
that
then
that's,
we both
that's,
fit.
That's cool, right?
Yeah,
I'm
it's
cute.
fine.
I'm a little pocket. Can you put me in your pocket?
Not that small.
Yes.
Calm
No,
down.
wait.
Oh,
You're Quark-sized.
But in any case, we're
I'm
both
pork
small
sized.
people because I'm young Dan Herman now. Young Sharpie Butts-a-lot now. So
I don't know what game you're playing, but the
I
time
don't know
continuity
what it's,
marches on.
it's,
You're Sharpie Butts a lot.
I jump
Yes.
on. I jump on Sharpie's back.
okay, and
Okay.
We go across.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that happens.
Yay!
Are they across? Are we all
They're
together
across.
now? All right. So what are we looking at now?
A meat curtain.
A meat curtain.
Can we-
Another meat curtain?
Yep.
I lube myself up and I gently insert myself inside the meat curtain.
Easing yourself in. What word?
Cleave.
Cleave. Okay.
Okay, I cleave the meat curtain.
Easing yourself through the meat curtain, you find yourself in a circular green room. 3 bluish holes mark the wall ahead of you, left, right, and center.
Are we all together?
No, it's just you right now. Standing in the middle of the room is a strange tendril of flesh sprouting out of the ground, on the end of which is a large eye with a multicolored iris. The eye sways back and forth ponderously. That's not an anatomy.
So I'm in a room right now, inside the meat curtain chamber, 3 bluish holes.
Yep.
Left, right, and center.
Yep.
There's a giant tendril with a multicolored iris eye swaying ponderously in front of me.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, ponderously.
Does it look like a foe?
It might very well be.
Well, I think I invite the rest of the gang, and I yell through the meat curtain, come on in, the water's great.
We sleekly slide through the meat curtain.
Slickly, you slide. You too see the same thing that I mentioned earlier.
Do we try to communicate with it?
Yeah.
You have powers of charisma.
I'm
like weirdly good at this is like I understand.
I use diplomacy on the eyeball.
Yeah.
You don't speak the same language.
Fuck.
I should say it does not speak any language.
Oh, interesting.
So
May I use wild empathy?
Yeah.
I do that.
You can't get a read on it. Normally, you tend to use body language to determine how an animal's feeling, but this is a giant eyeball on a staff or a stalk.
Sharpie, use one of your skills.
Wait, I can't make it sleep because do we need to extrapolate information from it or something?
It shoots a blue beam, striking Mulrain directly in the chest.
No.
You only take 1 damage. Calm down.
All right, sorry, let me redo that sound effect.
Sleep.
Sleep?
Yeah, sleep eyeball.
He's entitled to a will save. He passes.
Oh.
He shrugs off the sleep.
All right, I'm gonna have to do this, and I try not to try not to fly off in a rage, but I go into a berserker rage and.
You hear the voice of Valicet in your ears. Yes, use the rage. Harness the rage.
Flaming sword!
You strike directly on the eyelid. With a reflex, it manages to shut its eye, so you haven't damaged its eye. However, you do deal 11 damage.
11 damage?
Yay!
Hey, Sharpie, really quick, while we're alone, are we cool?
We're cool. Okay.
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 I'll buy you a bouquet of giant fish monster flowers.
Okay. Sounds like you really understand women.
I do. Look at the sweater. Look at the sweater. Is he still hitting the eye with the sword?
He's completed his strike.
It's your turn, Sharpie. Sharpie.
Okay. Scorching. All right. Thank you. My Obi-Wan conscious appears to me once again in a ghostly haze they're out of my vision. It's not the voices again. It's the ghostly conscious. Burning ray.
Scorching ray. Casting your arms in a magical manner. Several bursts of fire streak forth. Let's see. They strike it directly in the stalk. It's engulfed in flames for a brief moment before taking 5 damage.
5 damage. So it's got 16 hits right now.
Yep.
All right. Maureen.
Yeah.
Nope.
Oh, shit.
The eye sways ponderously, and its iris changes to green.
No. Green.
Quark. Even though you're in the throes of a barbarian rage, you can't help but stare longingly at the eye.
Uh-oh.
You find yourself compelled to attack your friends.
No.
I already rolled the will save. He got a 4.
Is he attacking us now?
Is there anything I can do in my defense?
You can attack your friends.
I don't attack my friends.
All right. Well, you kind of have to.
Wait, I have to attack my friends?
You're being compelled by the magical eye to attack your friends. It seems like a good plan.
I cast sleep. Can I make him sleep?
You cast a spell. It would be him, Mulrain, and then you again.
What?
So it's Quark's turn, then Moraine, then you can cast a spell.
Oh.
Wait, I don't want to attack my friends, right?
Well, that's the great thing about being charmed and compelled by otherworldly forces. You can do things you don't want to.
I throw a portable hole in front of me and fall into it, so I miss my attack.
Oh. Yay.
No?
Okay.
Roll dice. You fall into a portable hole.
Plus
Two
here?
people just intercepted my air high five. We're cool, Jeff.
All right, cool.
Moraine. Go.
Gosh. Well, I shoot an arrow. That I still like looking around, right?
Yeah.
Can I use wild empathy? No, I already did that. I'll shoot. Gosh, I'm sorry, guys. I shoot 2 arrows at the eye. One at the eyelid and one at the eyeball. And as I'm shooting, I slow motion say, "Adventure!"
Both of your arrows hit their mark,
Okay.
dealing 13 damage to the eye.
All right.
Then I summon monster.
Okay, which monster would you like to summon?
Summon thank you. Summon monster 2.
I think last time you had a fiendish squid and a celestial bee. So, either one?
What fiendish? All right.
If you give me a second, I'll look up other
Okay.
things you can summon.
Wait, does the squid does it like then die in front of me?
Yeah.
Tragic. Well, that's mean. That's
They love it.
How thoughtful.
common morality's in flux. Oh, is there a badger? I'm waiting. Is there an or like a cuddly furry animal?
I'm gonna say yes.
I'm gonna say okay. So well, no, it makes sense because you know that the animals never die. You never kill the dog. So that's in most media works, but you know they don't. Yeah. Okay. Do I have that?
Do you have what?
A mannequin leg.
Nope.
Then what? Okay. All right. Well, then I summon badger.
Okay, you summon a dire badger.
Dan, what if this is
Standing
our son?
before you, the dire badger waits for its orders.
We could take care of him.
Okay. The badger adorably hits the eye with its finger, tail, claw, bite.
It attempts to claw the eye, but fails.
All that. Spencer, what does my power bracelet do?
It gives you +2 to strength.
I see. What is hat of disguise?
It lets you disguise yourself as another humanoid.
That's not gonna work.
You feel compelled to attack your teammates
Again? Why do I keep doing that?
because you're still compelled.
Oh, I don't.
You, seeing as how you're stuck in a pit, that works.
Okay, good.
Cliffhanger?
Do we?
Cliffhanger?
All right.
That would put it at the eye stalk's turn. Oh, wrong dice.
On him? Okay.
Its eyeball turns red and it stares directly at Sharpie. It shoots a red gaze at you, but you shrug it off. Whose turn is it?
Sharpies?
Sharpies, yeah. Sorry, guys.
Oh, okay. So I charm the small the
Quark.
Quark.
Yep.
Yep.
All right. Quark can willingly fail his will save to be afflicted by your charm spell, so he's back on your side.
Yay.
Although still in a portable hole.
All right, I shoot 2 sleep arrows
2 sleep arrows.
at the eye.
Both of the sleep arrows impact the creature.
All right.
You feel its eyes grow heavy, and it falls to the ground. It's asleep.
It's asleep. It's asleep, guys. It's
Wait.
asleep.
Yay. I have a question. Is she still reduced through all of this?
Yep.
Okay, cool. I was just being bothered by that.
Power attack.
You're in a hole.
Huh?
You're in a hole.
I get out of the hole.
Wait, how does he
Ask someone
dequalify
to get
himself
you
aside
out
from
of the
getting
hole.
immediately
Hey, Sharpie, a little help? Get me out of
yes,
this hole.
wait.
Just reach down and pull me out of the hole.
Yeah.
Whoosh, I reach down and pull him out of the hole.
The rope. Oh, I have a rope.
You pull him
Here.
out of the hole.
All right.
Oh, well.
Yay!
I take my sword, my great sword, and go into a power attack.
All right. Automatically confirm critical hit.
Whoa!
Ah!
You deal 28 damage, severing the eye.
Yeah!
Excellent.
There can be only one.
I
You're-
smell Sharpie's hair and smile.
It smells
you.
kind of like fish guts.
So did we kill the eye stalk?
You killed the eye stalk.
All right.
Do you want to pick, like, there's 3 paths if you want to, like, pick or Valicent's around also.
Is now a good time for a cliffhanger? Yeah,
Cliffhanger.
cliffhanger.
Ah!
Spencer, everybody.
Let's have a hand for young Dan Harmon. Ben?
Whoa, Ben Harmon. Bam, bam, bam. Whoa, young
Thank
Harmon.
you, sir.
Aaron McGathy, everybody. Aaron McGathy.
Thank you, Ben. What a good sport.